During the SOLARIA livestream, the topic of my upcoming UTAU voice banks came up, and people seemed interested in them, so I'm making a video to introduce them. My official channel mascots Kuroa and Aoshi are twin deities made of an element called chaos. Aoshi uses my default singing tone, whereas Kuroa has a more voice-acted, feminine tone. The twins will always have matching voice banks, and all are intended to be tri-pitch. The voice banks they'll have on release are a Japanese CVVC and 2 CVA pens. All of these voice banks will eventually be ported to deep vocal. Kuroa is the elder twin and very standoffish. She's fiercely protective over Aoshi and holds grudges indefinitely. This is one of the finished pitches of Kuroa's CVVC. Her default tone is very soft and can sound sweet in the higher range. Her CVVC also includes extra UTAUs to run as optimized CV if you prefer the sound. The CV has reduced smoothness but sharper consonants. Since Kuroa's default tone is already really soft, I tried to emphasize singing style in her whisper voice bank. It's a little more nasal and has a different enunciation. Their appends contain vowel transitions to make them smoother. A plugin made by 546 can automatically convert USTs to support these extensions. Kuroa Power is very different from the other 2 voice banks and is recorded in a higher register. Aoshi is the younger twin and somewhat naive. He's extremely reliant on Kuroa and has an almost idolized idea of her, not really understanding her faults. Aoshi is much further behind in development than Kuroa. His CVVC has not been recorded yet, and his appends are not as refined as Kuroa's. These audio files won't be as fluid as his final voice banks, but this is his whisper. His power sounds somewhat older and has a deeper timbre overall. The core CVVC will sound somewhat in between. I don't have many samples of my singing, but I did upload a cover of Round and Round by Circus P recently. Hopefully he'll sound somewhat like that, though I realize my tone changes a lot through the song. The tunes will also be released with omake files, more commonly called X-Voice in the English community. I'm planning many other voice banks in the future, since there's so much to be done for their initial release, I'm focusing on these before teasing the others. I hope you like my kid.